Do you feel exhausted all the time lately and spend most of your time doing nothing? Have you lost your motivation to do things you used to love? Do people say you have become lazy, and you also think the same? Well, guess again, because it might very well be burnout and not laziness. It is even more important to understand the difference between burnout and laziness now as more and more people are suffering from it. For psyche's sake, presence. 5 signs you are burned out, not lazy. Burnout is a state of physical and emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, overwork, or loss of personal identity. Burnout can be caused by many different factors such as work-related stress, anxiety, depression, or family and personal issues. It can often lead to problems at work and an inability to function properly. The most common symptom of burnout is feeling emotionally drained or physically exhausted. Other symptoms include a lack of motivation and pleasure in daily life, irritation with others, and the inability to focus on work. But often people don't pay attention and write off burnout as being lazy. But it's very important to understand that they are not at all the same thing. 5 signs that you are burned out, not lazy. 1. You feel detached and disconnected from others and yourself. Are you feeling like your emotional energy is slowly being drained from you? And you are going through your day without any enthusiasm and focus on life as if on autopilot? This is known as depersonalization, which is a common symptom of burnout. You feel detached from yourself and your actions. You don't know what you are doing anymore, and you feel like no one would care if they knew. This could be caused by recent trauma and could lead to depression if not paid attention to. A lazy person doesn't feel like this. They don't feel like doing much, but they are not drained emotionally. They are just lazy. 2. You used to be passionate. Did you used to be passionate about things? Like hobbies, sports, art, or even your job, or academics? Were there things that used to excite you but now they don't interest you? A lazy person is not driven by passion, so if you had things you were passionate about, you are not lazy, you are burned out. When someone is burned out, they find it hard to find enjoyment in the things they were once so passionate about. They might have even developed resentment towards it and ask themselves, what's the point? 3. You used to be motivated. Take a minute and think, were you a motivated person? Were you a high-achieving individual who aimed to excel in things? But now you have lost your motivation to do so and feel too exhausted to make an effort? If this is the case, then you are suffering from burnout and you have not become lazy as you most likely are feeling. A lazy person was never self-motivated. They are not driven by motivation to do things or to achieve. It's a character trait which has always been there, it doesn't just appear suddenly. 4. You used to be in control of your emotions but get easily irritated and frustrated now. Although this is not a sign of laziness, but did you used to be a person who was in control of their emotions? But have become very emotional and moody lately and have sudden outbursts of emotions? Do the smallest things trigger you now when it was never a problem earlier? If so, then this is a clear sign of burnout. On the other hand, a lazy person is often very much laid back and relaxed, so they are not very much affected by things. 5. You don't take care of yourself, but you were not like this before. Did you used to be a person who was very in tune with oneself and gave high value to your mental and physical health and well-being? Like following that daily moisturizing routine or going for a run or the gym. Have you stopped doing that now? And spend most of your time doing nothing? Someone suffering from burnout feels exhausted and does not feel like putting an effort into self-care. They don't care about what they are eating or whether it is healthy or not. They don't care about grooming and looking good and get tired with the smallest of things. On the other hand, a lazy person was always like this. As said earlier, it's a character trait. In short, burnout starts with mild feelings of fatigue, stress, and frustration. It can then progress to more extreme feelings like anger and hostility, or can even turn into depression. To prevent yourself from reaching that extreme stage of burnout, it's important to recognize early warning signs in yourself and intervene before things get worse. If you're in a really bad place, consider seeking professional help. If you find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments, and share the video with those struggling with burnout. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so we can notify you when a new video comes up. And as always, thanks for watching.